Sound the alarm, save a life. It's an American Red Cross initiative with a goal to install 100,000 free smoke alarms in homes across the United States. Channel 3's Brandon Simmons shows us how it works here in Northeast Ohio.
Here in Parma, volunteers from the Red Cross have been crisscrossing the neighborhood, installing smoke detectors in the homes of those who need them. The goal locally to get 3,000 of them done in the next few weeks. Every year, we tell you about home fires in our neighborhoods, some of them even fatal. What's worse, some of those victims die without warning from a working smoke alarm. Red Cross volunteers want to change that.
We're going to be installing smoke alarms in more than 20 counties throughout Northeast Ohio.
Sound the alarm is a concept that started here in Cleveland in the 90s after a string of fatal home fires. Over the last 5 years, the program has spread nationwide.
Since then, more than 580 lives have been saved, documented, saved lives because of smoke alarms that have been installed by the Red Cross and its partners.
Volunteers here in Parma first got a lesson on how and where to install alarms before hitting the streets in teams. When they found a resident who needed a smoke alarm, they got to work, only taking up about 10 minutes inside their home, all free of charge. Dana Legge's dad had been looking forward to Red Cross volunteers coming to his street.
He was concerned that our smoke alarms were not working correctly.
And he was right.
They found a smoke alarm here that's not been good since 2003. So that's a real good thing that they're doing this.
Having working smoke alarms can cut the risk of a fatal fire by 50%, reason enough for these volunteers to go door to door.
They know how devastating home fires can be, and they know how helpful smoke alarms can be.
Now, it's not too late for you to volunteer or even get a smoke alarm installed in your home. If you have any questions about how the program works or how you can help, visit soundthealarm.org/NEO. In Parma, I'm Brandon Simmons, Channel 3 News.